Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Marvelous Monday. I'm Leslie Watkins. Sorry I was a little bit late getting started today. I have a really fun box that I'm going to share with you. I started to assemble it and then I thought, I'm going to do it with you. And I'm decorating it with that special paper that I made on, what's today? Today's Monday, so I guess I made it on Saturday? I don't remember, it's all a blur. Maybe I started it on Wednesday, but in any event, it is the painting with ink paper. Yeah, it was Saturday. Excuse me. And I did the strawberries and the blueberries. And then what I did was I went ahead and I gilded it. So I used the gilded flakes and I used gold embossing powder, and it came out really nice, and I decided to use it as panels for this box. So let me show you what I have. Okay. So here are the pieces. This is old olive. I've got a little snip of ribbon. I don't know if this ribbon is available anymore. It was very pretty. It's old olive and pretty peacock. It's sort of a two-tone ribbon, and you could use any ribbon. I'm just using this tiny piece. It's about 4 inches long. And then I have all of these pieces. I think I dropped one on the floor here. There we go. So let's see if I can put this back together again to remind you of what it looked like. Something like this. Okay, and then I ended up with these two little scraps left over, and I don't know what I'm going to use these for, but they're very pretty. And so what I did, let me get my pointer out for you. I used some of the gilded flakes to get this really beautiful kind of a rustic looking sheen. I think you can see that. And then I wanted to get a little more detail on some of the veins of the leaves and in the raspberries. So I used the gold embossing powder for that. And I also mounted it on a piece of the gold foil around the edges. And I think you can see that shining really beautifully. And then the whole thing is on a piece of pretty peacock. All right, and so I just cut it up to the sizes that I needed for the top and the sides of the box. And I've already cut out my basic box shape. So this is actually one of the boxes that I'll be teaching you how to make in my upcoming box making workshop. So this is the simple box. I also call it the cake style box because it opens up just the way a cake box does. You see that? All right, so that's the style. And I thought what I would do today with you was just to go ahead and put it together and then decorate the sides. And I think I'm going to do that in reverse order. So we'll put the panels on first and then we'll assemble it. And this is really very easy. So I just want to decide which one I like for the front of the box. This is the hardest part. They're all so pretty. I think I'll use that one on the front. And I'm just using my liquid glue. I'm going to tap that down and just run that not quite to the edge. There we go. I hope everybody had a nice Valentine's Day. I did. I was treated to a lovely combined Valentine's and birthday dinner with Indian food, and then for Valentine's Day I received a most beautiful bouquet, and I will show you that. Let me flip you over here for a second so you can see. Look at that. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is on Wednesday, for Watercolor Wednesday, I'm going to paint the bouquet for you. Paint some of these beautiful flowers. There's actually some lilies in there. I think you can see the buds. They're not quite open yet, but hopefully for Wednesday we'll have some lilies, and there is a beautiful rose and some astramaria and these daisies. So lots to choose from. Okay, back to our box. So now I really want to give this a good burnishing. So it's really important to use your bone folder when building boxes. And by the way, there are just 2 weeks left until the end of Sale-A-Bration. So if you wanted to buy any of these paper crafting materials, this is the time to do it, because your money goes a lot further. You get excuse me, all sorts of free product with every $50 you spend. Now, if you're somebody who has been enjoying these videos and is intrigued by learning how to make boxes and cards and paint watercolors and use them to help decorate some of these things, there's also a wonderful opportunity for you to join my team. And that does not obligate you to any kind of selling or demonstrating or anything like that. All it means is that you basically get a 20% discount on all of your purchases for the next 3 months. You can get a starter kit filled with tools and supplies. Excuse me, I'm sorry, let me get a sip of coffee here. In the morning I don't talk to anybody, so I haven't exercised my throat muscles. Okay, so you can get $125 worth of products. So you can get all of your tools, your bone folder, your snips, your trimmer, some paper, adhesive, all that kind of stuff. You would get $125 worth of materials for only $99 and free shipping. In addition to that, you'd get that 20% discount. And also, that's the 20% is on future orders, not on that order, because that's already built in. But then also, as a member of my team, you would get a free class every month. You'd be able to participate in team challenges. And we have team swaps, we have 3D challenges, we have card challenges. It's an incredible group of extremely creative and friendly people that freely share their ideas and inspiration with everybody else. So you would have tons of inspiration. Just make sure that this is good and straight here. good. I really love the way the gold looks on this old olive. And you would also have an invitation to participate in all the team meetings where we share creative ideas and business tips and just all sorts of other fun checking in with one another. We have a team bingo night, a girls' night in, that you could participate in. So there's quite a lot. And like I said, you are under no obligation whatsoever other than to receive some of the best quality tools to create these beautiful things. So if you're interested in that, if you'd like to ask me any questions, if you'd like to learn more, please go to my website at dandelioncottagedesign.com, and there is a page there called Join, and I've listed a number of the various benefits that you can enjoy right away upon joining. And I've also made some recommendations for a beginner's kit with what I consider the essential tools so that you can make sure that you have everything you need right away. But of course you can select anything you like. So if you have some of those things already, that's fine. Just get the stuff you need. And if you have any question at all, just give me a call, shoot me an email, direct message me, whatever you need, and I will be very happy to help you. All right, so there is the bottom of our box done and decorated. And I'm going to go around those flaps now and give them a good burnish. Make sure that that glue is nicely distributed. Oh, I should also say that as a demonstrator with Stampin' Up, you also get your catalogs sooner than everybody else, a month sooner. So that can be a great advantage. That helps you to get things before they sell out, plan ahead. All right, I'm not going to close that up yet, because the next thing I want to do is I want to take this little piece of ribbon, I'm going to zoom you in for this, and I'm just going to make a little pull in the center here so that it's easy to open the box and we don't bend it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a glue dot and I'm going to stick those two together in a loop. Okay? Just like that. And then I have my double stick tape. Checking my computer here, I've got a little bit of a frozen screen. I just want to make sure everything is working properly. Yeah, okay. All right, so then this is the tear and tape, and this is wonderful double-sided tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of pieces right in the center front here. Give those a good burnish. Okay, and then peel off the backing strip. And then I want to take my loop. I just want to make sure I get that right where I want it. That looks good. Maybe over a little tiny bit. That's good. All right. I'm going to add a little more tape behind here because this stuff is really strong and I don't want this tab to pull away. All right. And then finally, oops, pick up my glue. I'm going to put plenty of glue all around. I'm really excited about this box workshop. In it, I'm going to demonstrate how to make 3 different, very easy, but very distinctive boxes. And then going forward into the future, I'll build upon that with some fancier boxes. And I will be reviewing all of the necessary tools, techniques, good practices, how to measure. There we go. What do you think? Isn't that beautiful? So just to review, what I did again here was I stamped images from the Sweet Strawberry and the Berry Blessings stamp sets to create this all-over pattern of berries and leaves and stems. I painted that with our re-inkers. So these are the water-based inks that we use to fill up our stamp pads. They work beautifully as a substitute for watercolor. And I painted that on the Fluid 100 watercolor paper. And I will list all of the materials below so that if you're interested in purchasing any of these things, you can just click the link. It'll bring you right to my online store and you can get all of the things that I used. Then after it was completely dry, I used the gilded flakes to put some rustic gold touches. You can get a good look at them there. They're very shiny and it gives you this wonderful texture. And then for a little more finer detail, I used the embossing powder in gold to get some of the little details on the berries and so forth. Then I went around the edges. I embossed the edges to make sure that they all were very nice and neat. I think you can see that there. Okay. And then then the rest I think you saw me do today. So that was how I made this beautiful gilded berry cake box. And this I don't want to pull on this yet because I want to give that a chance to dry, but you just pull on that little tab and open it up. I've put another piece of cardboard or cardstock on the inside to help stiffen the bottom so that it's nice and sturdy. And I could also decorate the lid. I could put some designer series paper in there. I could put another piece of the cardstock, or I could put a sentiment in there as well. So it could be a happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, whatever you like. So I hope you liked this box today, and I hope that it gave you lots of ideas on what you could do to decorate these beautiful paper boxes and turn them into keepsakes that people would want to keep for a long time. And by the way, we didn't talk about what you could put in here, but it does fit 6 or 8 of these wonderful Ferrero Rochers. So there's always that. Okay, I think that does it for today. Please consider joining my team. I'd love to have you. I'd love to begin a creative dialogue with you. It'd be a lot of fun. You'd get a lot out of it, and you'd be with a group of really lovely, friendly people, and also enjoy a lot of extra benefits, including that discount and the free shipping on your starter kit and the free classes. So that's all I have for you today. Please stay well, stay creative, and I will see you Wednesday for Watercolor Wednesday when I paint that beautiful bouquet of flowers that I got for Valentine's Day.